Hi everybody, Dave Fries. Thanks for joining us. I'm here with my partner Doug Kahn. Doug, we spend a lot of time each year getting together and reviewing what's going on the year before, changes in the law, and trying to figure out what our clients really want and need in their estate planning. So we just did that. I'd like to just do a little overview for people. What are some of the predominant themes that are going on in your practice area right now?
Well, in our practice area, of course, inheritance and estate taxes have always been central to the planning. But I've found that people are becoming more and more interested in protecting assets for their beneficiaries for the long term against things like divorce, lawsuits, and creditors. So we've been doing some great planning to help our clients protect assets in that way.
I get those same questions. When people come in to see us, a lot of times we ask them, you know, what's most important to you? What brought you in to see us? And I often get, I want to save on probate fees, I want to save on inheritance taxes or federal estate taxes. But then when we go through all of the options they have, and a lot of times they didn't even know they had, that they put at the top of that list, protecting my son or my daughter, my children or my grandchildren from divorce or lawsuits in business. So I'm hearing the same thing. You practice a lot in the area of elder law, and a lot of our clients are coming in because they have new children or their children are getting a little bit older, but you're working a lot of times with folks and their parents. So tell us a little bit about what's important to people in the area of elder law planning now.
Well, that's an interesting practice area, and it's growing as we have an aging population and the concerns of nursing care possibilities increasing.
And the expense just keeps going up.
The rise in cost is exponential. As we meet with clients, we talk to them about their children, but we also talk to them about their parents. And eventually the topic comes up, what if mom or dad needs nursing home care? How are they protected? What can we do to protect their assets so that they make their way down?
And there are things, because I keep, I mean, you and I know there are, but I have clients come in and say, oh, I hear there's nothing we could do about that.
That's absolutely false. A lot of it has to do with timing. So of course, the earlier and the sooner that you do the planning, the better, because a lot of it is time oriented. But there's a lot of great planning. We use a Medicaid trust for a lot of our clients.
And let me say something about that, because I know you have strong opinions about it. Many of my clients come in saying, should I just give my house to my kids? And I think you have the same answer I have for them, and it's an important one.
Red alert, no. Absolutely, absolutely not. That's a disaster waiting to happen. So instead,
it doesn't mean you're not going to do anything for them, though.
No, gifting in and of itself is not wrong. It's the way you gift and how you transfer the asset that we really spend a lot of time on with the clients. So in particular, in a case like that, we'd work with the clients to transfer the house instead of outright to their children into an irrevocable trust over which we could name one of the children as a trustee who would manage the property and the trust for the balance of the person's lifetime. That makes sure that the asset is protected for the balance of the giftor's lifetime. Because that's paramount as a part of the planning. That's something that we emphasize. We want to help you protect assets for the next generation, but at the same time we want to make sure that you're protected. And so we don't want you to transfer the house to your kids and then have...
Yeah, if they're in a car accident or something, they could get sued and your house could be taken away.
Absolutely. So we're insulating the property and any other assets that are transferred to the trust from all of the crazy things that might happen in the individual beneficiaries' lives.
Well, thank you for joining us. If we've tickled your fancy, we've got videos and reports on PAElderLawSolutions.com, on PAEstateplanners.com, and on UTBF.com. So please help yourself. Doug is a master at taking these very complicated issues involving estate planning, asset protection planning, and elder law planning, because it sounds like it should be simple, but it really involves the intersection of a lot of times real estate law, tax law, Medicaid law. There's a lot of complicated issues going on there. Doug's great at transforming that information into something you can use. Thanks again.
Thank you.